What's up?
Array.
What's up?
Looking good and all.
Someone is killing the game.
Right, back to you. What's happening?
Hello and welcome to By Roadies Season 2. My guest tonight is primarily a friend, a dancer, actor, a multifaceted human being. We've had a lot of these conversations separately, and you've been on Season 1, but with like a bunch of people. This one-on-one conversation hasn't happened as yet. On camera, but we'll do it today.
Definitely.
There's a lot I want to ask you, a lot you want to say.
Definitely.
And I'm hoping that we'll get to the details of all of it today.
Soonest. We're just stepping in now.
Okay, done. Welcome, Priyank.
Thank you,
to
sir.
By Roadies
Thank
Season
you,
2.
Ram.
Okay,
Thank
in the
you.
beginning, can I have my invite card signed, please?
All right.
And we'll talk about everything under the sky.
Okay. Everything under the sky.
Under the sky.
Under the sky.
Under the sky.
All right. So where do you want me to sign?
And over your pants. Here.
Under the sky.
You've died already, no?
Yeah. We'll get into the details of it. Under the sky and
Over your pants.
over my pants.
Over.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, in the beginning, and like from the bottom of my heart, I'm proud of you for a couple of things. You are a child of reality TV, right? You've done your whole Roadies to Splits to Bigg Boss and all of that. And something that I've really realized is I do know a lot of people who have done all these reality shows, but sort of getting to where you are today is not everybody's cup of tea. And I think a lot of people don't understand the gravitas of building yourself from these. How did you do this?
So Ren, first of all, thank you for getting me over here. I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
You know, it's a journey. I just want to say that you've started it. And look at you today. You look stunning. You look amazing.
Thank you.
I'm loving
Love you.
the way you're carrying yourself. But now coming to the conversation.
Yeah.
So when you go ahead and do a reality show, a lot of people don't realize that it's actually just a way through to reach to that gate.
Yeah.
अब वो गेट तक इजीली तुम पहुंच जाते हो. पीपल दे जस्ट स्टार्ट नोइंग यू जस्ट स्टार्ट गेटिंग द कॉल्स जैसे मेरे साथ हुआ. वो गेट खोलना तब भी मेहनत का काम है.
Correct.
You have to open that door and that gate for yourself. Either through your relationships, either through your work. Whatever just suits you and fits you at that particular time. You have to be present at the right time. You have to encash all those opportunities. I think जैसे ही Bigg Boss किया मैंने, there were immense amount of work, which was coming. For me, like a lot of music videos, then Punch ended up happening. And like there were a lot of other stuff as well. Which Holiday happened. But that was a year after. Then, by the way, the Holiday has a story. I need to tell people.
I mean, I hope that
we'll get
between Punch and the other stuff, Holiday,
Yeah. Okay. So, coming back to reality shows and your question that how do I knew it? I was just encashing it. मुझे दरवाजा मिला, मैंने दरवाजा खोला. अब मेरे पास काम था. अब मुझे प्रूव करना था every point. This is where I want to tell people, journey starts after the reality show gets over. Like zero पे होते हो तुम. People they just know you. कि अच्छा जानते रहे, popular हो जाते हो तुम. I won't
mass appeal.
You're just a mass appeal because if come on a platform like GC, मैं तो celebrity भी नहीं बोलूँगा. I don't because I have a opinion on this, which is I don't know, I believe celebrities are different. It's too early for people who have just appeared into reality shows and आप उनको celebrities बोलो, क्योंकि काफियों को पता भी नहीं होता है कि उनको आगे वो जाना है journey पे, नहीं जाना, carry करना चाहते हैं अपने आप को, नहीं, because it's a choice. So I respect that. You know it, I know it. People like us who have actually built ourselves from scratch. Fame is gonna be a follow-up. You have to really grind yourself over here for real. Till a time, you can, good looks can work out for you, but the entire era has changed now. It is not about just the way you look, the way you present yourself also. You have to you come out as a bundle of talent because people are now going insane. Whosoever, survives it, fittest one is gonna be taking over the entire thing. So
I remember you saying that once you do these shows and all of that, you get to be at this gate. And you either cross it based on relationships or you cross it based on merit. Right? It's a very difficult thing to do when you sort of enter an industry which is already run with people that are sort of working with each other. And I understand that part because you would much rather want to work with someone that you already know, you have a comfort level with. Then merit sometimes take the second
game.
Base.
Yeah, the base.
How difficult is it for a person who sort of moved their base from a whole different city to another and is wanting to get into an industry that's low-key incestuous because they're sort of working with each other constantly? How do you break that system and get in the middle of it?
I have seen a lot of people also at the same time. They are, how to say, engrossed or maybe diverted in just meeting up people.
Yeah.
आप इधर काम करने आए हो, आप अपने आप को काम कर रहे हो. अगर आपको सिर्फ लोगों से मिलना था तो आप दिल्ली या फिर जहाँ पे भी जो भी तुम्हारा होम टाउन है वहाँ पे अपने आप को पूरा ट्रेन कर परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स में, बिकॉज इट्स अ स्टडी. अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल दे डोंट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई इसकी पढ़ाई है. पढ़ाई से मैं नहीं बोल रहा डिग्री होनी जरूरी है, एक्सपीरियंस होना जरूरी है. आपको लिटरली यू हैव टू सिट ऑन द क्राफ्ट. आई बिलीव वो चीजें खो जाती हैं सारी की सारी. वो पैशन खो जाता है. हम जैसे ही बॉम्बे में आते हैं हमें सब कुछ इतना बड़ा दिखने लग जाता है लोगों को. वो भीड़ का हिस्सा बन जाते हैं. वो भूल जाते हैं कि वो भीड़ का एक्चुअली हिस्सा बनने नहीं है. वो एक अलग शाइन करने आए हैं. सो आई बिलीव दैट आई वाज केप्ट वेरी sacred in terms of that. मैं उस भीड़ का कभी हिस्सा बना नहीं. मुझे ऐसा लगता है टाइम भी नहीं मिला. And you have to be very very smart in this industry about handling your relationships and your work.
Were you always smart?
I tried to be, but I was naive. I was too naive to understand that I'm smart. Or maybe I have the potential to actually achieve the smartness in
like you didn't know you could break out of it.
Exactly. So like I thought, or maybe you can say a person coming from a middle class family leaving everything, so it's a breakout, it's a zone already. You're going through a lot of shifts in your life. It sometimes
and you're always looking for sort of like one anchor to fall
exactly on. To fall on, and that just makes you a little underconfident. Happened with me when I came to Bombay. I believe I was 23, 24 that time. I was a boy, a beautiful boy. I still am. I am not self-boasting.
You still are,
but
completely.
But I feel it because you need to know where do you stand in your life. And I really want to say that like there was a beautiful boy coming in all the way to City of Dreams for his dreams to make it come true. Very very naive, not knowing anything. And when you get to see that people are trying to use you,
what do you mean by that?
In a way, if you will step, you will realize it. You must have experienced it too.
I see.
जब आप सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ने लगते हो ना, तो आपके साथ free fund के passengers बहुत आ जाते हैं.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. The reason why I'm asking you this is because when you said I was a beautiful boy that came to the city naive, right? I know thousands come on a daily basis to the city, right? So I want them to listen to and I want them to know as well because a lot of people...
They should get to know. Like, so coming from where we are naive, we have no idea of how this entire, industry works. It takes you a lot of time to understand. You have to really work on set. You have to deal with those failures and you have to do those mistakes to get a better somebody out of you. That individuality. So when I came, so मुझे लगा कि ठीक है मुझे सक्सेस तो थोड़ा रोडीज से मिलने लग गया, पॉपुलर हो गया मैं, तो स्प्लिट्स इट हैज वर्कड इवन मोर बेटर फॉर मी स्प्लिट्स. एंड आई फेल्ट दैट अच्छा ठीक है, इंटेंशनली अनइंटेंशनली आई डोंट नो, देयर वर लॉट ऑफ अदर पीपल आल्सो. आई डोंट वांट टू टॉक अबाउट द शो. Alright, I don't have anything against anybody who has been a part of my journey with me like that, but there have been some people also कि उनको they try. I started experience that people will see you naive, they'll see your beauty and then they'll try to manipulate. This happens a lot. Like we know, like it happens. Like we will end up meeting a lot of people. Manipulate, control is the second word. Never let anybody control your life. That is it. You know what you are. I knew that I am a dancer, I am a choreographer, I am an actor, and I had those blinders on. अभी मैंने blinders और बड़े कर लिए, ऐसा हो गया. Like, but it's just that पहले से ही शुरू से ही blinders थे. But at the same time, there's somebody gonna be coming as a distraction in your way. Just try to breathe, all right, very smartly, or you can say just get away with it because that is not your focus. Your focus is over here just to work. Make some friends because you keep leaving your family. पहले तो मैं यही बोलता हूँ कि यार अगर तुम इधर सिटी में आए हो तो सबसे पहले चीज़ ये ज़रूर याद रखना, हम सब इधर काम करने आए हैं. वरना मैं दिल्ली में बहुत खुश था. My dad, coming from a middle class family, was doing every bit of his, they did my parents to make me happy. I'm so sure about you also. क्यों छोड़ कर आएंगे इतना, हम क्यों एक कमरे से शुरू करेंगे, कमरे से 1 BHK जाता है, ठीक है, फिर 2 जाता है, आज 3 जाता है. You know, मेरी जर्नी ऐसी रही है कि हर साल अपग्रेड किया है मैंने from a 1 to 2 to 3. So it's gonna be that, and a lot of people will try to come. जब आप सीढ़ी चढ़ रहे होगे तो फ्री में आने की कोशिश करेंगे, आपका चाहे हाथ पकड़े ना पकड़े, आपको चाहे दर्द पहुंचाने की कोशिश करें, पर वो आपके साथ आएंगे जरूर. उनसे जरूर बच के रहें.
What did you mean by when you said people control you?
There was somebody. So, you know, it's just that makes you not you. If somebody else tries to take over the control of your life. So I believe that it's just not, like, I was not happy in that space because I was not me. Somebody tried changing me as a person. The beautiful boy I was. So the entire perspective of how to look, and I believe ethics, your morals, if you stick by it, might take some time, but you will touch it. I cannot become any how to say, they are like extremely seniors, extremely, I have a lot of respect. I cannot become a Shah Rukh sir or maybe a Salman. I never came only to Bombay for that. I wanted to become Priyank. And in the middle, some people tried to shift Priyank to become and see what others are doing. You know, shifting the entire focus. I was like, why should I have to see anybody's, you know, shoe? And I have to try to fit in those shoes. I think I'm good with my Nikes over here. And I'm fitting over in these shoes really well.
A lot of the times when you say, when you say, wait for that day, and it'll come for you, I feel like it's a little different for different people because circumstances are different, right? Like for a lot of people, desperation is also a different level.
It's a different level,
when it comes to career and like earning money and all of that. Has that ever happened to you where you didn't know what you were getting into?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. I was clueless. I was clueless about the world. There is also an existing world. With all due respect, must be their priority. I'm not judging anybody on the basis, but don't let anybody who's not fitting in that space. Don't force anybody. You know, don't try to get anybody into that. If the person is not fitting it in, let him breathe or let her breathe.
Pun not intended.
Pun not intended. As in like, you like, thanks for making that clear. All right. Thanks for having my back.
Of course.
Always.
Apparently, a lot of people do.
I love you.
I love you too.
So, you know, one thing which then you said, I want to tell all the people that desperation. It's a very good point. I have also been there. Because I was clueless. Like, again, when you're sitting over here for months in the city of dreams and you're just looking at what's next. You don't know how to plan the other day. You just don't know what's going to happen. You just like, you know, here giving auditions, try to meet people, the correct casting people. And meeting the right people is the real game, by the way. You need to meet the right people. And plus,
along with that, you have rents to pay.
Rents to pay. You have to take care of your lifestyle, the way you live. And then if you want to become an actor, it's not that cheap too.
The
lifestyle.
You have to groom, you have to train.
You have to groom yourself, you have to train, everything. It just takes a lot of money in. You know, so it's talking about desperation. A lot of people should know. Agar aap logo ko early age success is something which I understand. I respect that also. A lot of people have that. Everything happens for a reason. So why are you guys, क्यों उड़ना चाहते हो? क्यों भागना चाहते हो? ठीक है, early age success बहुत अच्छी होती है. मुझे भी बहुत पसंद थी. But what I learned and experienced out of life, that it is just to satisfy your own, you know, craving for it. Nothing really happens out of it. You know, nothing actually really happens for it. Like, aaj bhi main, like, I believe that a lot of things have changed for me, but my base is just the same. You can say that middle class values are there.
Your foundation is
My foundation is there, and it's gonna be there. I love it. I love being the very simple Priyank at my home who sits, you know, on the floor, watches his TV. You've been a part of it. You've watched it with me. You've seen the television with me. I know how uncomfortable also it gets. I have to get mattresses for people like you to sleep next to me.
Sure.
While we are watching television.
I'm telling you, I'm taking the phone and unfollowing you.
Oh. ये प्रियांक शर्मा वाली हरकतें कैसे होने लग गए थे?
Okay, listen to me. On this note, we'll take the first break on my only. Because if we do too many inside jokes, they'll be like, what does this mean?
What is happening?
And I'm not explaining this at all. You take the first break on my only. I'm loving the conversation. I want to get into a lot more details.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you on the other side. The relationship that we share with our family and our parents is the most sacred situation, right? You went through a scenario where someone fucked with that. How did you deal with sort of conversations coming between you and your parents?
That was again the same thought process for me. I was stuck in. So it just was giving me a lot of sleepless nights as well.
Welcome back to By Environment Season 2. We're in conversation with Priyank Sharma. Sharma ji, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
You have this, I mean, like I mentioned before the break, I sort of told you that you have this instinct to like react, right?
Yeah.
And I've stopped you multiple times. I've tried my level best.
I know.
I also see you sort of going through a lot of emotional ups and downs constantly, right? Yeah. What has led to this, and how are you actually doing now?
I'm now being touched with God's grace.
Yeah.
I've never been better.
Yeah.
I'm back. I was a lost child again in the city initially. Or maybe you can say I was a lost child, you can say. Or maybe I was with people who are lost. I know people who are lost and they try to tend again. And to make you also, you know, that's how I feel it, and I have felt throughout the years.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's pretty much, you know, fine. Like my life is great. Mom's here.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years. I'm getting my family slowly and steadily over here. So it's going to be a great and a better space for me. I've started living in, you know. So yeah, but at the same time, I was damaged.
Living in with your mother.
Living in with my mother.
With your mother?
With my mother, yeah. But at the same time, for like few years, I was definitely damaged, underconfident. Because that controlling bit again, it just makes you, you know, the part where you're talking about me getting impulsive when somebody now, ab kya hota hai na, Renil, if somebody comes and tells me to do this, it just triggers.
Yeah.
You know, it just triggers. There's a way also of making people do certain things in life. So I feel that, you know, a lot of people, they don't know there has to be a certain way if you want your work to be done. You have to be smart enough to how to make sure it has to be done.
Yeah.
Not trying to take over some other pathway out there from people. So it's just like, for me, being impulsive at a point, I have really, first of all, मैंने कभी आज तक कुछ बोला ही नहीं. I believe that I wasn't ready, or maybe people's perception, which is something for us, for people like us, because we are the public figure. To be very honest, we work on a perception we have to create in front of people. I try to make it extremely real. People should know. जितना भी रहता है, I will not say that, you know, I can just be all out there also. मैं सच बोलूँगा इस बारे में नहीं, but it takes time for you to come from understand. मैं बचपन से नहीं कर रहा.
Yeah.
You and I, people like us, हम बचपन से नहीं कर रहे. Now for you, it has been pretty much sorted in another way.
Yeah.
मेरा तो मतलब सब कुछ ही out there था.
Yeah.
It's and for a guy who's coming in, I was supposed to enjoy that phase of me getting, you know, people are getting to know. I've enjoyed that too. But at the same time, there were other things happening, you know, with me. So that made me just, I realized one of the days that, no, this is something which is going against my mental health and something which is, my heart is definitely not wanting. I just need to get away from here. And I just did that gracefully from every space. I felt that these are not my people. They're trying to either, you know, whatever their purpose is, they're trying to get, you know, in their purposes, solving their own purpose, saying और दिखाते ऐसा है कि हम आपका काम कर रहे हैं पर वो actually अपना उल्लू सीधा कर रहे होते हैं.
When you did these reality shows and all of that, they were like pieces of information that was being fed constantly, right? Yeah. This is happening, this is happening, this is happening.
अभी भी होती है.
Even now.
Even now.
For some reason, it never ends. It never
talking
ends.
About me.
One big sort of thing that you never addressed or whatever, or like this is one thing that was being slowly fed constantly, that you were in this relationship and the relationship went sour, which is why the fight is happening.
The person who's been talking about is very good with making and cooking up stories.
Yeah.
Been doing that. I believe that people should understand a pattern. It's been happening. It's not the first time it's happening now.
Yeah.
It's a pattern. If the audience is smart, you have to understand that it's a pattern which the person is following since a lot of years.
Yeah.
Lot of years. And two, with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm not just the only one. So I think people are smart enough. और समझदार को सिर्फ इशारा काफ़ी है. तो अगर आप समझदार हैं तो स्टडी कीजिए उस चीज़ को. मैंने आपको इशारा दे दिया.
The relationship that we share with our family and our parents is the most sacred situation, right? You went through a scenario where someone fucked with that.
Yeah.
How did you deal with sort of conversations coming between you and your parents that probably should have never been between them at all?
It gets very difficult, first of all, whenever, you know, and specifically at that age, when you're figuring and you're into some different city.
Yeah.
You might end up not telling a lot about your lifestyle to your parents because they'll end up getting worried about you. That was again the same thought process for me. I was stuck in.
Yeah.
But then when I had my fallout, when I had, you know, that I have to take a decision, I was not able to handle it.
Yeah.
It was damaging me, my mental health, as a person, changing my personality. So it just was giving me a lot of sleepless nights as well. I ended up finally going to mom and dad, and I just blabbered. And I told them that, this is how I'm stuck with these kind of people. They're trying to control me, maybe manipulate my life. I don't see it running like that. They're not trying to understand basically how do I want to see it, because it's my life.
Yeah.
It's my career. It's my art.
Yeah.
Person can guide you through it. That is great. I've got those beautiful people who guided me through, to go ahead through that journey also.
Yeah.
They never took any kind of credit, first of all.
Yeah.
That, okay, they were the one who actually were the one, are the one today. I should be speaking about them, who actually showed me that this is the way through.
Yeah.
You have to make it on your own. You have to understand that.
Yeah.
So when I went to mom and dad, they are the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to tell all the people out there, you will actually end up underestimating your parents and the kind of maturity sometimes they can actually have when you are going through it. I went to them, and the way they handled me, I was so relaxed. And sudden जो एक होता है ना पहाड़, जो होता है पूरा का पूरा टूट गया, पूरा मतलब एज इन लाइक गिर गया, मेरे दिमाग से निकल गया, मैं इतना हल्का हो गया दैट ओके, I am not getting judged by my parents or whatever, I am dealing with over here in Bombay city. Alright, it was obviously, I was not with some great people out there also at the same time. It was not maybe suiting me. Like, I don't know if they are great or no. I'm nobody to comment on that. But maybe it was not suiting me, and people were trying to get me there. So they understood it beautifully. And the way I remember my dad ko bola, I was crying. And I was crying, and I was in Delhi, that house in my room sitting. And mom and dad were like, what has happened? And I remember like crying that time. I just like almost were in completely, just gave myself and those emotions out there in front of them. This is what I'm dealing with in life. And it's just taking over toll on everything. Everything I have received a lot. I have a lot of gratitude, and I'm really grateful to what I've got. But if this continues, I shall end up losing whatever, the beautiful side of it. So the way they supported, it was insane. The parenting is something which is very, very important for parents to also know that how sensitive it can get, how to become friends. Luckily, my parents were my friends. So they just helped me beautifully. Thanks, mom and dad. I love you both.
It's been a roller coaster ride for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
From
definitely.
Like people claiming to be in relationships to weeping in reality shows to accusations coming on live Instagrams also, and like this and that.
People putting up videos on their Instagram talking about
it's been a situation. We will first explain this to me. What is this? And then we'll get to the
Ren,
present.
It's as clueless as I was even today.
So you're dating this person on a reality show.
So dating or seeing, there is a difference.
Yeah.
You end up seeing somebody, that's a different case. So, when talking about splits, so I was seeing a girl.
Yeah.
Definitely, we were liking each other also. I won't deny that.
Yeah.
But definitely, we were just shooting for 27 days.
Yeah.
It's unfair to actually make a decision कि यार मुझे किसी के साथ रहना है नहीं रहना है. मैं बाहर आता हूँ रियलिटी शो से, मैं क्लियर करता हूँ लड़की को, ठीक है. Whatever her reasons, I totally respect that also. I'm not taking, the girl down. I really have a lot of respect. I've always had the respect. I've never spoken about it.
Yeah.
Because there were things not going here and there. But luckily now things are fine. We have maturely handled the entire thing. So I can really say that I respect the feelings she must have gone through. But yeah, it went a little wrong and off track.
Yeah.
I totally believe that she was also not aware. It will go wrong in a way.
Yeah.
I know that. I have known the girl, for the longest night. Now I've known her.
You think she probably just got carried away a little
Obviously, yes. Like, because there was a baggage of one reality show coming in. And then उसमें एक आपको ना बहुत हमें बहुत पसंद करने लग गए थे.
Yeah.
I really have a lot of respect for those people who have, given us a lot of love and made us, one of the couples. But not everything is gonna be,
hunky and dory after.
Exactly. So you can't expect that also. वो जरूरी नहीं है. हमारी लाइफ है, हम जैसा चाहे हम वैसा जी सकते हैं. हमारा इतना हक तो बनता है हमारी जिंदगी पे. तो I think मैं वो कॉल ले सकता हूँ. And it's unfair for people कि हाँ, he's a cheater. ऐसा सुना है मैंने. Like, oh, he's a Priyank, he's a cheater. Or maybe something else. Or maybe something that. But I believe life is way, way, way beyond. We have to deal certain things with a lot of grace and maturity. It's very important.
Yeah.
This is how, because since we are the public figure, हम ऐसे जाके हाँ नहीं तमाशा तो नहीं कर सकते, नहीं करना चाहिए, but ठीक है, that was a phase where it went wrong. It's okay, it happens. That way phase, went away. Things, then other people stepped in who have been doing that only their entire life. एक बार चलो समझ आ जाता है कि चलो ठीक है, हाँ, पर वो जो कर रहे हैं अब तो वो करते ही रहेंगे. अभी कीचड़ में जाने का कोई फायदा नहीं है क्योंकि छींटे आप पे आएंगे सर.
That's true.
सिंपल सी बात है.
Yeah.
तो कीचड़ को तो मैं देखता भी नहीं, मैं मतलब उस कीचड़ को इग्नोर ही करना चाहता हूँ थ्रू आउट. और talking about Big Boss also, let's get there. Me and Ben actually started.
Anyway. Yeah.
You were supposed to get there.
It did instigate multiple people's feelings on the show.
So me and Ben actually started seeing each other inside the show. It happened for real, and we were not even sure again. तब तक मैं स्प्लिट्स का शो शूट करके आ गया था 3 महीने पहले. 2-2.5-3 महीने पहले खत्म हो गया था शो. I ended up shooting and I moved on. अभी तक शो चल रहा है. MTV पे 7 बजे एवरी वीकेंड 7:30 आई थिंक वो सैटरडे आता है, सैटरडे संडे जो भी था. उसके बाद बिग बॉस टेलीकास्ट हो रहा है.
Yours and Divya's track is still going on.
हाँ, the track is going on.
Okay.
Mine and Divya's track is just like
Separately.
going on and going on. Right now एक शो चल रहा है 7:30 MTV. People don't know कि हम actually इसे previously shoot करके बैठ गए. बिग बॉस अब साथ में चलता है. बिग बॉस इज अ डिफरेंट गेम ऑल टुगेदर. वो एक दिन बाद का आई थिंक फुटेज दिखाते हैं आपको. एक दिन पहले जो शूट हुआ होता है वो एक दिन बाद आता है आपका. तो पीपल लाइक व्हाट एग्जैक्टली दे आर वाचिंग मी इन स्प्लिट्स, वन गर्ल, बिग बॉस अनदर गर्ल. अरे मतलब चल क्या रहा है? लाइक देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन. सो आई डोंट ब्लेम पीपल आल्सो. द ऑडियंस got a little confused of what is happening, and I don't blame the production, the channel also at the same time. I can't, because they have to clarify.
So what's the thing right now? Are you dating?
Of course, yes.
You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's not like difference between seeing, dating, relationship.
No, relationship, yeah.
Who you dating?
I'm with Ben.
Ben is Benafsha Soonawalla.
Benafsha Soonawalla.
All right.
What do you mean by who are you dating?
This is not a private conversation in our living room. I have to say it for the camera.
All
let
right,
them know.
Okay, all right.
So how long have you guys been dating for? Since Big Boss?
We'll be finishing 5 years. And it's gonna be
the longest
5th year.
relationship of your life?
No.
You've had longer.
I'm a guy who have actually been stuck to the ladies. My ladies, like I've been with. The beautiful girls out there. Yeah. What a bitch. What a bitch.
It's in my blood. But listen, I'm going to take that positive note of your great successful 5-year-long relationship and take the last break on Bind Varoni. When we come back, it's something that you've done before.
All right.
It's probably good at. It's called Quickie. It's a segment where you win a hamper. Also something that you've taken care of later. So
I'm ready for the Quickie.
Of course you are. Take the break and come back. Let me calm him down a little bit. He's gotten very excited. What is one Hindi movie that everybody loves but you didn't get?
Andaz Apna Apna. We'll go bonkers over that movie. I've tried just recently also. I've tried watching it, but मैं शायद हो सकता है मैंने उस टाइम पे नहीं देखी ना.
Correct. Welcome back to Bind Varoni Season 2. We're in conversation with Priyank Sharma.
Quickie.
I'm scared you'll put your tongue out and all now.
Quickie, no.
Calm down. Okay, I want to introduce you to this hamper that has entered the set.
I am loving the hamper.
Now, I know there's only you, but if you're not good at this,
you will take that
which
away?
I hear from the market reviews that you're pretty good at quickies.
Yeah.
I hear it. But if you, for some reason, underperform today,
okay, sir,
I will take it home with me.
All right, sir.
Okay.
I'll take that later then. I'll come home and I'll be like, then send it, no.
That, like, you'll come home and take care of my hamper later, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
The hamper I'm talking.
Yes.
I'll take that later.
This one. Calm down. Too much you're getting excited. Chill.
It's a thing, I just made it a thing. I just, like nothing, I just have fun with it.
Of course you do. Of course you have a lot of fun. To win this hamper,
go for it.
I have quick questions and I need quick answers.
Okay? I'll try.
And I need honesty.
Okay.
Political correctness is not something that I'm looking for.
All right.
Just be honest and earnest and say the truth.
I shall try.
Okay. What is one rumor about you that is true?
That is true.
But you never admitted it.
I may be me calling as people calling me as a cheater. That's not a rumor. That was true also at a point in life. The first love of my life. So I'm admitting that I have not been the perfect boyfriend also. So that was quite a rumor. That was true.
Well done.
So I'll own that up.
This is a great start to this quickie. I appreciate it. Well done. Okay. Have you ever been dumped? If yes, what happened?
No.
Never.
No.
Have you ever dumped?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Complete the sentence.
Hanji.
My first time was at dash age.
My first time was at that age.
As
It's
like dash.
age.
Dash is an age. My first time was when I was
Dash age.
dash
My
years
first
old.
time was when I was, I believe, 16.
Not bad, well done.
Yeah.
I thought it would be slightly
15.
younger.
Could be somewhere. Could be. आगे पीछे कर लो. हिस्सा आप आगे पीछे कर लो तुम.
एक दो साल
आगे पीछे कर लो तुम.
Mostly
पीछे ही कर लो.
Mostly
पीछे ही कर लो. पीछे ही कर लो.
Okay, fabulous. Who's your worst ex and why?
Worst ex? Oh my god, there's like nobody.
Nobody.
Ben is the third girl I'm with.
Have you been anybody's worst ex?
Could be, yes. Definitely. Why not?
Name one lie that you told your mother.
One lie?
Yeah.
She knows about it now.
What is it?
But she asked me, do you smoke?
Okay, fair.
I was like, no.
Now she
got it. Yeah.
She's super chill now.
So
You sort of
obviously, like, you know.
I mean, he says things in his house with his room open, where I'm like, stop, keep quiet. Your mother is sitting there. He's like, nahi, nahi. So unko sab malum hai.
She knows everything. Every part of us. Like, it's a beautiful son and a mom.
It is a wonderful relationship.
Everything. I end up sharing everything with her. Get your guns up. Get them up.
What is one Hindi movie that everybody loves but you didn't get? Like you didn't really like it, but everybody seems to like it.
Andaz Apna Apna.
I have not seen it, but I know what you mean.
I have really tried watching it. Like I love both the actors, obviously, but it's just that, pata nahi. Matlab I've gone people going bonkers over that movie. I've tried just recently also. I've tried watching it, but शायद हो सकता है मैंने उस time पे नहीं देखी ना.
Correct.
तो इसलिए that entire beauty of connecting to that space, but that is something which is a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
But I could never relate to the movie.
Yeah, I've not tried it also because I don't think I'll be able to. If you had to pick between go butt naked on screen or kiss a guy.
See, first of all, I'm good with both. Because I'm an artist.
You're good with both?
I'm good with both, honestly. Okay, I've got offered...
as in like...
as a character.
You mean I'm okay with both?
I'm okay with both.
I thought you were saying that you're good at both.
I'm good with both, like portraying as a character. Yeah, I'm okay with that because I have to, you have to understand the dimensions of... There's no limit sometimes to your art and expressing.
Not a 6-mark answer.
If the scripts...
1-mark answer.
Yeah, exactly. If the script is demanding it, then why not?
Both.
Definitely, both.
Yes.
Both.
Butt naked.
I've said yes also to a few platforms. For butt naked, for my butt.
Okay, now last question. This is like the deciding factor. How much money did you get paid for Bigg Boss?
How much money did I get? I was paid for Bigg Boss. Not much, but I don't blame those people because I was too new. I believe that the platform was so big, I didn't care about the money bit. The platform, they were like just getting me out there on the GC platform. And I was like, okay, fine, this is the time.
You're winning this for the first question.
For the first question, which was?
The first question.
Oh, I knew it.
Because
worth the wait, sometimes.
No, I'll tell you because like, you sort of, I see you transforming every day into like, coming into terms with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it comes with age and maturity and growth and all of that. And I've said this to you before. And I think with a lot of things that has happened to you, something that has come out very well is a person who's very sensitive and emotional.
Yeah. That's
like,
I've always been.
I know that you don't take a second before like crying.
Yeah.
If you have to cry, you will cry.
I just end up my eyes just.
And that's a good one. That's a good quality to have. Yeah. And I know that this is because people have broken you down.
Yeah.
But I know, and I also know that it's hard to build back up. But you've done it.
Yes,
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. I love you
very much.
Thank you for getting me.
Love you too.
I just want to say over here while receiving the hampers, I feel privileged today. I remember this boy's journey started from where to where. Thank you so much. Your journey starting from where to today.
Oh, you're going to make me cry now.
No, you can actually.
Okay.
I can also. Let's do
a
little bit.
keep racing me.
Yeah. So coming back to you, sir, I'm so proud today to come and see a different and such an evolved Renil. I think I remember you knowing since a lot of mutual friends, since a lot of years. But now there's a growth right in front of me from where this season of you, which you have taken your own franchisee. All right, we can say that it's you now, by invite only. I feel it's a pleasure for me sitting next to you today, not just as a friend, but somebody who's working in this industry. And I believe that you can really, really get the best out of me in the interviews. And maybe I can also feel there's a certain kind of home, comfort, which you make your friends or maybe the people who are coming to your show. And there's a certain way, the confidence, the way you carry yourself. It's something which is incredible. I give you more power. I wish I wish you all the very best for future, because it's not easy what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for getting me, and thanks for this.
Of course. You deserved it.
Thank you.
Fully. And everything else in life. All the best for everything that you're doing next.
Thank you.
And I just want to tell you, you're always invited on By Environi, so keep coming back.
Thank you, sir. I shall be back.
Thank you. Tell everybody, thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you liked the episode. Come back next week, same place, same time. See you.